Hey there, welcome back. Mari's here, and today we have Tiny Bookshop. And this is the first impressions video because I don't like to make videos about the game I haven't finished. But I have pretty played it quite a lot of time. Regardless, you saw the title, so let's jump what it is and what you're about to see. So this game came out already some time ago. It's 7th of August. It was released and was on my radar already before the developers reach out to me. So yes, I received this game for free, that I also need to mention, but regardless, my impressions are pretty cool and was already before because it's a management game. It actually looks in a trailer way less interesting than it actually is, and I'm gonna explain and show you most what I can. So I'm just showing you, of course in the description is the link to the Steam, but there's a demo available. So if you want, you can check for yourself if it's up for your vibe and everything. And if the cost is also just 20 euros. And what else I wanted to mention? Yeah, of course. Rating 97%, almost 2000. Well, will be 2000 reviews soon, I guess. So this is really well received game, and yeah, let's see what's with that. So I'm gonna load my save game. Also, it's hard for me to tell when the game will be finished because there are achievements, the Steam achievements and something. But in the essence, you see I have unlocked the locations and some of them are fulfilled. I'm gonna show you everything. So you are arriving at the town. Yeah, not gonna, yeah, I'm thinking how to not spoil something, because when you start you have only one area where you arrive, but in essence I don't think that's much of a spoil. So anyways, you open them up and you can find those locations. So there are locations, they're marked, and as you can see, there's only one fully unlocked. In every area you have stamps to collect, and basically then this area is kind of done. But I don't think you can say it's done because in every location there are quests, there are things happening, I'm trying to avoid spoilers and everything. So the more you go through, that was actually what was super interesting for me. For example, let me find, we have a calendar. The calendar looks a little bit, we have a flea market every Saturday, we have a sale on mega savings on Monday, kind of the same. But the season itself, for example, I was surprised to find that, oh, no, we're not gonna go there. That university has a specific one day when there are exams, for example, when students are coming, and then I basically arrived next day and was like, hey, it's summertime, there is no students here. So all the stats are impactful. There are specific season events that are happening at winter time. Of course, there's the flea market, there's happenings and celebrations. It's so much more than just few areas and random. It's the full calendar being given to you. So I'm going to show you how it goes basically. I have the all areas and everything, but first what you want to understand and check is what time it is, what day it is, what events are happening or not happening. So for example, what I'm seeing here is we have a summertime, right, which is good. Where we had, yeah, we have characters introduced, we have equipments. Actually never opened this page for myself. Oh yeah, these are all the bonuses, but oh yeah, these are the ones that I have equipped, right? I'm gonna show you that as well. So what I'm looking at here is we have a summer and we have no particular event going on, and tomorrow we can expect sunny day. So I have already made my decision. We're gonna go on Far Beach. We're gonna explore the beach because sunny day. We have some items we can actually purchase and use, but that's besides the point. When I'm going on a beach, I would probably normal person playing would exchange some items and get some, you know, there's no point of going with drama or classic, because I don't think those books are selling there well. So you can exchange interior, exterior, but I have somewhat evenly spread out the book. Okay, drama, I have a lot of drama, it seems, but I have almost every other book boost. It has a boost, right? So I think there was a fantasy, kid, and crime, I think, books selling at the beach. But in the essence, what you can do, you can pick your shelves, you can pick hanging stuff. For example, you see how many items you can hang, there's limited amount, so you need to pick and choose what you want to boost. Also, most of those items have, let me find some. Oh, for example, this one on it, they have they can't find a word. I can find anyone that is doing that. Daily expenses. So they are, if you are picking, for example, if I pick this dog, it has daily expenses, but if I'm not recommending a book, any book of any kind, I don't get the benefits. So you need to pick and choose to tailor, to custom. For example, also this one, it takes, you have a limited amount of places to put it, and it will give me 1 money for every recyclable I pick. It's approximately 3-4 items you can pick on average on the area. This, for example, is, there's a lot of items I don't like. I don't like activate items that must be activated, because then it's, you know, it's extra burden. I like passive things, so the least daily expenses it adds and the more bonus it provides, I'm happy with that. So I have my selection, and I'm always running with such selection all the time, which is not the most efficient but most lazy way possible, right? So we go on a beach, we open a beach, and before we go on a beach, we can do following. Pick up the journal, it automatically brings back. I have been there quite a lot of times. I have sold a lot of books, and I know for the fact that kids, fantasy, and crime sells there the best, right? So I'm gonna show you how it. We can absolutely just press and hold and, you know, remove everything. So we know kids, fantasy, crime. We take kids books, just, you know, fill up. Fantasy, it's always in order. What was the crime the last. That's basically, most of the books I drop there, and you see at this side I see how many books. So I have way more kids than I have fantasy and crime. Let's say fantasy, let's give also a little bit more boost, you know, but it's bad to run with 0 books from if you're missing something. So what I usually do, I add 4 of them from every kind, because, you know, sometimes a person comes, they purchase kid fantasy, crime, kid fantasy, and then if they suddenly want a book that is factual, and if you have 0, it's immediate stop, and they just purchase those what they pick and go home. So you want to have at least some of those. That's at least my approach. The sale chance is lower, but it's way higher than 0, right? So I'm gonna sell those shiny books. You see they're shining. That's gonna be good, but basically you don't want any of these being empty. And that's basically it. That's the core of it. Rest of this is area based. You arrive at the place, you open it up, and then magic happens. Digging is the first time. So every time there's event, every time there's something out of, there's so much more than for example, these guys never saw what they do, why they do. I have no idea. I know I can pick this ball. and there's no time that you can skip or forward or something, so basically you have to live through. And this is, I'm just checking if there's some random person standing somewhere, or some item to pick up, but nothing so far. And this is it. All my books are there. They are picking up. As you can see, that person couldn't find. They are asking if I can help choosing. Then they give the specifics what they want. They needs to be science fiction, but no romance, please. All right, science fiction. We go with fantasy. I have my fantasy books here. I can go over them and find something that has no romance and hope that's gonna stick. You know, Frankenstein. I don't think that was a romance, right? Suggesting. Person says nice, thank you, and thanks for coming. I think they got it. Yeah, I fulfilled that one, you know, missing item, and they're like, all right, I'm keep looking. And here, yeah, some named characters arriving and saying, have you heard the castles? Oh, stamp collected. I have sold 15 books, so every location has those stamps. So I achieved one more, and blah 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 blah. This little kid, yeah, always. All right, so I received. When a book is bought, +1 to Harbor's Handcastle construction. So okay. Oh, donation box. All right. Gather 100. All right, every book I sold. So the question is, she didn't. Oh, she picked it somewhere already. So I need to sell in total 100 books. I don't think, yeah, my shop only contains 88 at the end, but that means at least 2 times I need to come. So there's which one is your favorite? Again, something someone is asking, you can always, you can see the difficulty and answer. Crime is the fashion, so go for it. You know, you can go with random, and sometimes you just hit. Often it's, of course, they're like, oh, you're suggesting that? No, not like, don't like it. So I don't like these games because it involves, and you can pick up at least few items that boost amount of how many users gonna ask for your advice. So basically you can also for yourself increase the amount, which means I basically picked, there was an item that reduces the recommendations per day. I'm like, yeah, I like that. Passive, just do your stuff, don't bug me. I'm gonna do something else. I don't tend to read kids books. All right, they like classics. All right, from classics we don't have much. Yeah, I think classics, you know what, Henry, yeah, something. All right, also what I need to mention, what I was surprised, oh, another hit. What I was surprised is these books, I was expecting they're gonna be random, like, you know, jibber jabber AI created titles. When I saw, you already saw Frankenstein, and when I saw Shakespeare and those, I'm like, hey, these are actual books, like books. And I just received what is, I'm gonna show you. You can also just skip it, and then the person will be, you know what, I'm done buying. I just received the Steam achievement, sold 20 fantasy books a day or something like that. So anyways, you saw, yeah, this is pretty good income, I'd say. Yeah, 200 per day. You can't achieve nothing like that on the first try, because when you start, the biggest problem is you have one bookshelf. So you have just few books to pick, and you can run with 88. So I have upgraded the shelves. I have the biggest shelves, and then now I'm capable, and of course with decorations and everything, and this is it. This is basically the essence of it. You get the books, you choose the books, you decorate your stuff, you arrive at right location with right books and sell them. Through the day, you can almost little to no impact what's going to be sold. For example, the recommendations. And if you have those activated items, then when the most of people are in your little book shop, then you press it. For example, the coffee machine. it basically activates for some 5 seconds and then has some 5 seconds cooldown. That's why I don't like them. You have precise timing and something. So when the day is over, you close everything up, gather your items and come back. And this is basically where the end day concludes. And if you're asking where you get the books, this is basically where you can get. There's also a flea market from old lady that used to run with, used to have the bookshop. They also sometimes sell, but in that sense, and this price is pretty high. I used to purchase really cheaper books, but at the same time, I always sell them way more expensive than I purchase. So I just, yeah, I have 500 kids books. Oh my god. And I'm running out of fact books. So I'm basically, what I'm doing, I'm purchasing so it refreshes, because next day there's gonna be whole new set. And of course I can purchase more items, and you know, I can bring this up. Remember, she gave us this little stand. It's gonna be always at the bottom, the newest item arrived. Yeah. And where did you place it? It's weird. It shows it's there, but it's not actually placed anywhere. All right. Yeah, and I have a birdhouse inside. Don't judge me. So, and again, I don't want to change. I have my setup. I don't need to redecorate every time, every day. Now I'm picking up, checking, calendar. Ooh, there's a water fish market. We open up a fish market. I don't know from the top of my head, but travel and facts are selling absolutely well. What we can do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what not to do. All right, that would be better. What was travel, right? I'm running out of facts books. What I can do, if I'm absolute numbnuts, I can run with 88 books in travel and say, you know what? I'm a traveling merchant, pun intended. So different locations, there are different things that you can find, different what I'm going to show you here. Also, there are some areas, you know, some items you can activate. No, this not. There's some information, and in some areas there are merchants. For example, where you get the items, one of the merchants is this old sailor that has. Oh, you gave me something. Oh, yeah, because he won on beauty. Anyways, in a previous season there was a event where he won, I think. So, and this, yeah, this is recommended, as I said. So the item, 2 recommendations per day, which is don't want that. And for example, this one is also, while it's darks, +7 to fantasy sales chance, while equipped, just basic 3% sales, and two coins expense, you know, and then +3 to travel sell chance, but minus animal effect. So there are pluses and minuses. So obviously, none of these seem good. So thanks, Walt. Absolutely pointless. Go home, Walt. And that's it, basically. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you see, person arrives. They wanted fantasy, basically. Oh, you have 0 fantasy books? Oh, screw you. So, yeah, recommendation, random. I'm just lucky today, I guess. And I'm gonna show you how bad it is when you run, because as soon as they want crime, drama, fact, fantasy, classic, kids, I have none of these books. So basically, I have only one chance. Travel. So far I have sold $3. I made $3. Boom. The guy wants to talk? Nah, not. I'm not into the book. Yeah, one travel book. So basically, it's almost never a case when they purchase one book all the time. So every location has at least 2 recommended items to sell, and it's usually goes like, for example, here was fact and travel. Then most of these guys are like travel fact, travel fact, travel fact, travel, and then they want a fact book, but yeah, I'm running out or low with the books, and sales chance drops, and then they go home. So, and still I sold 13 items, which if you look at the screen, it's always one book by one person, because it's never the same book. I have never seen yet. If I had any classics, but I didn't. I did not. So I sold 15 books. If the old sailor purchases one, it will be 16, but not a single one more. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? The shop is in, yeah, good shape. Yeah, that's it. That's the minimum, that's the maximum, 16 books. Remember, in the previous location I sold 200. That's 4 times more when you have properly set up the book. This ain't gonna work, despite the fact we have happy sailors, sunny day, fish market, everything set. And yes, again, as I said, the calendar keeps going, things are happening, you meet these lovely people, they come and talk with you, you know. The Tilda is the one lady with the they have their own, you know, locations where what they want, what they like, what their story is about. And then you collect what I collected in Far Beach. Oh, I collected already another stamp. I'm gonna gather this money, gonna get another stamp, and then basically reveals the story for each location. For example, here in the market there's crime scene, not a actual crime. I can't find nothing how to deal with that. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah. And yeah, I don't like that escape doesn't close the window, it's always just the same button. But other than that, you get your money, you purchase your books, you see new sale. What is new romance? I have enough. Okay, fine. Travel books, one classic, yes. I really need fact books. Library, please. Oh, random setup. At least 11 fact books. Good. And yeah, you can see the weather when there's rainy, there's other items, then you need to set up your shop cozy. Probably in winter time it's gonna be better, but you know what? I'm just a crazy guy, and also in the summertime running around with my small furnace. You know what? Because animal effect, plant effect, and customer count, you can't beat that. Customer count 9%, it's always a win, right? And that's it. Basically, this is the Tiny Bookshop. I highly recommend to play it, the demo at least, because you know you have the great opportunity to check the game before you buy it. My recommendations it has received, and this is my impressions. The game was. Wait a second. I just realized. Yeah, on the title, it's minor thing, but in the title, it's my decorations. It's my bookshop. That's nice. That's a nice touch. That whatever you decorate will be reflected also here. Nice. Anyways, I highly recommend check it out down in the description. If you disliked about the game or whatnot, let me know in the comment section. I'm always there answering. I still think I have about 99% answer rate. Sometimes some comments slip through. Bug me, ask me, regardless of the game. Also, you can ask about some other games and whatnot, because I'm be here making more videos, gaming videos for you to watch. So let's meet in those videos, shall we? Cheers.